Hello tout le monde, c'est The Skull Machina, j'espère que vous allez bien, moi oui. Bienvenue pour cet épisode de GameEi8ht Playthrough Xenoblade Chronicles X DE, première partie. Alors, je m'explique. Nous avons fait un GameEi8ht Playthrough sur Xenoblade Chronicles X Wii U. Nous avons fini l'histoire, nous sommes arrêtés là. Au moment où nous avons fini l'histoire, un teaser, un trailer de Xenoblade Chronicles X DE est sorti nulle part sur Switch et je me suis dit que je me le referais pour mon plaisir personnel. Ok, c'est ce que j'ai fait. C'est ce que j'ai fait et ils ont annoncé... Ouf. Ils ont annoncé... beaucoup trop fort. Ils ont annoncé un chapitre supplémentaire, un chapitre 13, qui est juste là d'ailleurs au passage. J'y viens. Et je me dis pourquoi pas recommencer entre guillemets ce GameEi8ht Playthrough de Xenoblade Chronicles X à partir du moment où on n'a pas fait ce chapitre 13 qui équivaut équivalent à 2 chapitres. Ce sera pas une grosse série, mais ce sera une série suffisante pour découvrir ce nouvel arc narratif que j'ai jamais fait. Je me suis pas spoilé, j'ai voulu le faire en face. Je vais juste faire 5 minutes de présentation directe, claire, nette, précise. J'ai repris le même perso, j'ai essayé de reprendre le même visuel de mon perso, quasiment, ok. Évidemment, j'ai pris le design de Elma, voilà, le nouveau design, hein, clairement. Pour cet arc narratif, j'ai actuellement 3 scales Ares que je n'avais pas à la base, donc ils sont... Je veux dire que je suis un peu cheaté, donc là c'est Bumblebee, Optimus Prime et Megatron, voilà, je les ai vraiment appelés comme ça. J'ai... Je vous montre, je suis level 75, alors que c'était le level 60, c'était le maximum dans la version Wii U. 75. J'ai... Il faut que je vous montre, hein, je suis obligé, j'ai pas le choix. Au niveau de compétences, j'ai choisi les meilleures compétences possibles et améliorées au maximum pour mon personnage. J'ai, dans mes classes, augmentées au maximum. Mes arts aussi. Pour ce qui s'agit de mes coéquipiers, ils sont tous montés en entente au maximum. J'y viens, 5 partout, tout le monde, sauf elle qui vient d'arriver, Mia, psychorupteur, c'est pour ça qu'on va la garder pour l'émission, histoire d'augmenter son truc. Il manque un personnage à débloquer qui est disponible chapitre 13, j'ai tout le monde, là-haut, finito, pepito, voilà, pipo, ce que vous voulez. Donc tout est good, tout est littéralement good. Maintenant, regardons un petit peu aussi la carte. Donc... Primordia, alors Oblivia 100%, Primordia 100%, Noctilum 98, il me manque un boss à faire. Bizarrement c'est El Famoso le boss, le Telesia. Ici une quête à faire, Couldros 100%, et quand on va, et je parle des quêtes là, en gros je parle du jeu, j'ai vraiment quasiment fait le 100%. On y est, la quartier résidentielle 98, ici 93, j'ai une quête à faire mais il faut que je remonte l'entente de personnages. Ici il y a 2 trucs à débloquer, machin et tout, ici là. Peut-être que je ferai tout ça en vidéo pour augmenter un peu plus la durée de vie de cette série. Voilà, c'est tout. C'est tout. Et voilà, on commence cette nouvelle série avec ça. En matière de missions là, j'ai des missions de con. Voilà, aider moi à satisfaire la requête de Nopon. C'est quoi cette requête de Nopon ? Se rendre au point de rendez-vous dans le quartier administratif. Je sais même plus ce que c'est la quête. On va regarder vite fait. Juste tout de suite, est-ce qu'il s'est passé quelque chose entre le chapitre 12 et maintenant? Une cinématique que je n'avais pas donnée du coup sur le playthrough Wii U. Oui, il y en a une. Et elle arrive tout de suite.
It was 30 years ago when Elma first came to Earth. She'd come with a mission. A war was being waged between the Interstellar Federation the Ganglion belonged to and another alien civilization. And Elma knew that eventually, that war would come to Earth. She came to our planet, alone, to save us. She convinced those in power, like Secretary Nagi, that the threat was real and helped put into motion a grand plan to preserve all of mankind. Her alien tech brought us skells so we could defend ourselves. It gave us light-speed travel to ensure our escape. And it led to mimeosomes to facilitate our survival. None of this would have been possible for centuries without the help we received from Elma. Everyone says the Earth died that day. But not me. I don't believe it. The white whale couldn't have been the only Ark to escape either. There must be other survivors out there. Somewhere. The path ahead may not be clear, and it certainly won't be easy. But for now, the important thing is we're here, on Mira, and we're alive. And we'll live on, for now, with faith in our hearts that one day we can once again set out to search for the planet we left behind.
Wait, what? This damage isn't from our last battle. It's from earlier, when we crashed on Mira.
It does look pretty bad in there, doesn't it? You'd never know it by looking at the exterior.
All right. I'm entering the database chamber.
Be extra careful in there. That's everything we've been working for.
Understood. What?
What is it, Elma? Is there a problem with the database?
No. That's impossible.
Elma, report. Elma!
Secretary. I'll stick to the facts. The system. Everyone's consciousnesses and memories. The entire database. Has been destroyed for some time.
Destroyed? What do you mean? Explain yourself.
The entire chamber is flooded. It's trashed. The system is completely shut down. And not just recently. It's been this way since we got to Mira.
That's absurd. Then how are we... How in the world would anyone be?
I know. So then why would you be alive? It's not possible. Without the database, all your identities should be gone too. It's this planet. It's something about this planet.
What in God's name is going on?
Settle down now. Let's not jump to conclusions before the analysts reach a verdict.
What? You think since we're still walking and talking we shouldn't raise any alarms?
Yes, something like that.
But it's so disturbing to think about.
Commander, you're the one in charge here. Let's not make the troops uneasy now.
Right. Yeah. Sorry, wasn't my intention.
Lynn, we know how you feel. But right now, we have to put aside our fears. The Lifehold crew are working hard too, pushing it down as best they can. Their time's just as short. Sit tight and have faith.
Elma. I'm sorry. Everyone's busting their butts, and here I am just thinking about myself. Okay, I'll be patient.
Tatsu will also be patient.
You're not even a mim, potato brain.
Ouais, voilà. Donc je vous ai montré la fameuse cinématique qu'il y a eu, que vous avez pas pu voir du coup, que j'ai vu moi de mon côté quand j'ai fini le chapitre 12 du jeu. Ah ok. Alors que je sache un petit peu, c'est quoi cette quête de con d'entente? Moi je vais juste voir vite fait. L'action requise n'est pas atteinte, voilà, donc là je ne peux pas faire ça parce que... Ah, je peux pas... Comment on fait? Il n'y a pas une touche carte précise? Non, il n'y a pas. Voilà, eh ben nous allons commencer ce chapitre 13. Faut le découvrir de mon côté, je ne me suis pas spoilé de quoi que ce soit. Alors évidemment j'ai des connaissances que... Mais en vrai je n'ai jamais pas vu une seule image. Sachez-le. Donc moi je ne sais pas trop comment ça se passait. Let's go pour ce chapitre 13, acte 1, cause et effet. Allons-y. Bon, chapitre... les chargements sont... ok.
Disappeared? What do you mean?
We got reports of an unexplained phenomenon. Dematerialization events all across Mira.
What do we know about it?
Whatever it is, it happened in several places at the exact same moment. It created expanding spheres that swallow anything they touch. Any matter caught in the radius, gone without a trace. Not even in the EM spectrum. Gone like cow piss in a rainstorm.
That doesn't sound like a natural occurrence.
For the time being, the effects are localized and the expansion has been limited. But if this keeps up, it's only a matter of time until it reaches NLA as well.
You're saying NLA is in danger?
That's horrifying! Tatsu, prepare to evacuate at once!
And go where exactly? This is happening everywhere. Not like anywhere else is safer.
If it swallows everything, then no point putting up defenses, I guess.
It would be like spitting a hurricane in the eye.
First off, we'll need to gather concrete data. Let's find a place we can observe the phenomenon.
Good plan. Be extremely careful. There's no way to predict what might happen.
Sure. Though in all honesty, that's been pretty much par for the course since we set foot upon this planet.
You said it.
And this is precisely what we admire about humans. This attitude of all's well that ends with a bang.
I'd rather avoid any more bangs.
The Lifehold Core investigation pales in importance to this.
Both are crucial matters, of course. But even if analysis of the Lifehold determines we're in no immediate danger, that won't mean much if all of Mira dematerializes from under our feet.
Let's keep this under wraps. Better that the troops stick to the investigation.
Yes, seems wise.
No use causing widespread panic.
Elma?
I've got a hunch, Lynn. Everything that's going on, it can't just be coincidence. I can't shake the feeling. It's all connected.
Ah, le tout est lié. Qui me fait penser à... enquêter sur... Ok, bon, on y va. Je te dis, on y va. Allez. Allez, il faut. Je vais vous montrer, je suis fatigué, hein. Je vais vous montrer la gueule de mescal. Ah, je suis mal. Vous allez voir. Quand ça vole, c'est les Ares 90, c'est... magnifique. Bah. Ah oui, d'accord, oui, on retourne sur une cinématique.
Is that it?
It's just dark, inky blackness.
Not even light can escape from within. This is no ordinary phenomenon. This is beyond understanding. It's a nightmare.
If it was anything at all like a black hole, we should be getting anomalous mass readings. But there's nothing.
No point guessing. Let's prioritize getting any blades here to safety.
Ça pue... ça pue un peu le zob humide, là. Ça repart sur la même cinématique encore.
Elma, look!
What? Ghosts.
But how? Why here?
Whoa! Where'd they disappear?
Ouf, là c'est
Didn't have to be like this.
plus glauque, plus malsain. Après, logiquement, j'ai roulé sur le jeu là. Regardez ça. Et midlife. Arrête, 90. Voilà, bingo. Easy life. Oh, ok, on y retourne. Encore moi. Il est mort l'autre? Ah, il est mort. Bah wesh, ah ouais, facile hein. On va rouler sur le chapitre, je vous le dis.
Tatsu surrounded!
Uh-oh. There's so many of them. How's this possible? Elma, the scale chasing that Ares just now?
The Vita.
Right. That's what I thought as well.
Ouais, Vita est censé être mort. Stylé de ouf la cinématique, stylé de putain de ouf, j'ai kiffé.
You're right. This phenomenon, ghosts, the Vita, and that Ares. We're just one squad. We can't deal with all of that ourselves.
Eh ben, je kiffe. Là, l'actu 1, on l'a roulé dessus. On va rouler sur tout le chapitre, hein, je pense. Hein. Vas-y, mais je vois ça, autant le faire. Ah, c'est ça le bouton. Incroyable. Bref, je suis à fond dans mon truc, je m'en bats les couilles là. Je suis plus dans l'animation, je suis plus dans... Rien à foutre. Là, j'ai hâte de voir... Il va être incroyable ce chapitre. Je sens qu'il va être court aussi parce que je suis en train de rouler sur tout le monde, forcément. Avec 3 scales, tu veux faire quoi?
An Ares.
I couldn't confirm who was piloting it, but that was an Ares, all right. The Prime, no less.
Lynn, give me your take.
Yes, sir. Judging by the speed, the maneuverability, it's hard to imagine what else it could be. I think we know the pilot.
So what? Are you telling me he's still alive?
Merde, c'est toujours pas de cinématique.
Alois Bernhold. If he was flying it, well, no wonder.
Bernhold, si ça
If
fait.
I'm
Ok.
gold, he's diamond.
Ah ouais,
On that
d'accord.
note, I've got some news for you too. But you're not gonna like it.
On y va, hein? Je passe après.
Let's hear it.
The Vita you all saw. Unfortunately, it's the real deal.
Wasn't it locked up in the Lifehold core?
I looked into it. It should have been safe inside, but there wasn't so much as a fart. Either one of those phenomena's to blame, or God knows what. An Ares, the Vita, chunks of the world vanishing.
Trop chelou.
I've had just about enough of this.
Ouais.
You forgot the ghosts, Commander.
Ghosts? These beings we know nothing about. Could someone please bring us up to velocity?
Sad to say, we don't know much ourselves. An alien civilization opposed to the Ganglion. And yeah, that about covers it.
They were certainly opposed, but it felt like the ghosts were mopping the floor with them, and it wasn't even close.
They sent the Ganglion to pack?
Yep, it was pretty one-sided.
Ultimately, it was the battle between the ghosts and the Ganglion that cost us our world.
Ouais, clairement,
We
ouais.
were the biggest losers in that.
It's not quite that simple. The ghosts are an omen, harbingers of doom. Back then, when we watched the Ganglion and ghosts clash with one another, think, what happened?
Ouais. Boum la terre. Que doit-on
That
suggérer?
day, Earth was destroyed. What's more, that wasn't the first event of its kind.
Bah alors, t'aimes bien la vidéo? Bah abonne-toi, c'est l'enculé!
My home, the planet I was born on, it met with the same fate.
Ok. On en sait un peu plus.
It was destroyed?
Mira disappearing, the ghost's arrival, even the Ares. The dots all join up. It's connected.
Elma?
It's fine. The time has come for you all to hear the truth of how I lost my home twice over.
Allez, balanceur.
The planet of my birth lay in a vastly distant corner of the universe and evolved differently from Earth. But like Earth, it was home to descendants of the ancient Sumerians. We didn't wage war against other worlds. Ours was a peace-loving race. Till the Ganglion struck, without a whisper of warning. Their aim was nothing less than to completely eradicate Samar's legacy. And furthermore, to claim the Ares.
The Ares?
But how's the Ares come into all this?
I don't know the whole story either. Only... the Ares wasn't something we created ourselves. It came from our forebears. The technology was theirs. All we did was recreate it based on records and relics left behind by ancient Samar.
But that means...
Right. The Ganglion are an artificial life form engineered by Samar. And the Ares is one of Samar's creations too. Which makes it easier to understand their motivations.
You think that's why the Vita was pursuing the Ares then?
However, we still have no inkling as to why the ghosts appeared.
I was just getting to that. As our fight against the Ganglion drew on, neither side seemed to be gaining any ground. Suddenly, dematerialization struck my homeworld. Then came a third side to the conflict, one hostile to both. Namely, the ghosts. The threat was new and unexpected, and indiscriminate, attacking us and Ganglion alike. The fighting grew muddled, and my world, already brought to the brink by war, was now also losing landmass to the DMAT events. The fate of my planet was sealed. And so, the Ares and I were sent with a mission to Earth. If the Ganglion survived, they would target you next as our fellow descendants of Samar. The last remaining threat. As for me, I was to gift you Ares tech, spurring your science to hopefully level the playing field. But in the end, I couldn't save the Earth, nor the Ares or the hero.
Yes, well, Elma's planet, Earth, and Mira. The pieces are similar, but the board is quite different.
Yeah, Elma's tech's been a real blessing. It gave us a way out, it's taken us this far.
Indeed. If it wasn't for you, humanity would have shared Earth's fate on that lamentable day.
That's about the size of it.
Thank you. Anyway, that's everything I have to share about me and the Ares. The Ares and the ghosts, they're indirectly linked through the Ganglion. And whenever ghosts appear, planets die.
You're saying that the Ares is the reason. It's the cause of all this? So we're gonna lose Mira just like Earth? Like your world?
Yes, most likely.
So we know what we gotta do. Right? We gotta get out there and find that Ares. Bada boom!
But wait. Why didn't the pilot just get in contact with us? What's the point of hiding who they are?
Commander Vandom.
What is it?
We detected scales in active combat. 2 units.
They finally come up on Frontier Nav, huh? This energy's unreal. Ain't your grandpappy skills.
You don't think...
Top order prediction would be an Ares in the Vita.
That saves us some legwork.
Quite. Let's move out.
You might be facing the Vita. I want you all out there.
Yes, sir.
No need to pussyfoot around, but stay frosty, Elma.
Roger. Right now, the way forward is clear. We don't know what's out there, but solving that mystery is the only hope we have.
Ça part. Pouille. Ça part bien en couille là. Bon, moi j'ai tout saisi. Même si c'est pas des vraies cinématiques, je les mets en tant que vraies cinématiques. Là, il faut rester dans une immersion plus ou moins totale. C'est hyper violent ce chapitre. Il y a beaucoup de cinématiques, beaucoup de narration, et c'est très important de se mettre dedans. C'est cool. Moi je kiffe. Alors, il y a encore de la narration, des combats rapides, ça va être des trucs. Et là, vous vivez un peu une sorte de rush de ce chapitre.
That's the Vita, all right.
But who's piloting it?
What the heck was that?
Search me.
Give me some serious heebie-jeebies.
Those were the cores. Get ready.
Ma bite, get ready, ouais. Après. Voilà, bingo. Rect.
Colonel! Ghosts! Watch out!
When it rains, it pours.
They're going after the Vita.
Damn. They're wising up. Never thought they'd get the jump on me. My bad. It got the cores.
Are you really Al?
You're still alive? You dog! Where the hell have you been all this time?
Gang's all here. Plus a few new faces. Neat little sci-fi club.
Huh? What does big man mean?
He's saying he's happy to meet you all.
Wonderful. Spoken like a true mensch.
Sorry I worried you, princess. Let it all out. We earned a big tearful reunion.
I need to know. Why did the Vita take the cores?
Oh, what? We gonna be all business?
Don't change the subject. Tell us everything.
Fine then. I'll spill. But first, I want to know about you guys. Bet you've got stories to tell too. As for the Ares, can you get it examined?
We can. Let's pause for now. We'll pick it up later. We're putting ourselves at risk by staying here. I'll arrange transport for you and the Ares.
Talk about the cold shoulder.
That's the hero? Alois Bernhold? Him?
You've never met him before?
He'd already been promoted by the time we joined the Colonel's team. So yeah, we weren't introduced. His star had risen too quickly.
He's nothing like they made him look on the government broadcasts. He's just like... a normal guy.
Oh, it's him all right. In the flesh.
Hey. This hero stuff, you mean me?
You know it. The great selfless hero who bought humanity a future at the price of his own life. Alois Bernhold. That's you, pal.
Seriously? That's not how I was hoping it'd go.
When it gets out that the hero survived, they'll be dancing in the streets of NLA. People will go nuts.
NLA?
The White Whale's habitat. That's what we're calling it now.
Right. So it made it after all.
Thanks to a certain hero.
Yeah.
No kidding.
Ah, shucks, cut it out. Lynn, I'm really happy you made it.
Yeah.
Wow, though. You guys have been living it up. Hey, how's it poppin'? You got a lot to learn.
Cut the Rook some slack. No one's born knowing your shtick.
No stress. I'll teach you the proper response later. I'm Alois Bernhold. Call me Al. Pleasure.
Here they are.
Right. Let's see what the fuss is about this NLA.
Ouais, bah écoute, t'es pas prêt là, je cherche un mouchoir. Cassez couilles, lui. Bon, on va aller annuler. Bon, j'aime bien sa tête. J'aime bien sa tête, on va voir ce que ça donne, mais. Et je m'attendais à un mec qu'on connaissait et tout, machin et tout. On verra. On verra ce que ça donne, je veux savoir un peu plus de l'histoire, un peu plus des trucs. Il nous apprendra sans doute beaucoup de choses, de savoir où est-ce qu'il était et tout. Je veux savoir un peu tout ça. On est full sur de la... Comment ça s'appelle? On est sur la trame scénaristique, restons sur cette trame scénaristique pour l'instant. On va voir un peu ce qui se passe. On a beaucoup à apprendre. Ça par contre, c'est un enculé, j'ai pas beaucoup à apprendre pour les réponses. Je vais pas le regarder avec jalousie, fils de pute. Enfin bref, on s'en fout, c'est du détail.
Good work. We moved the Ares to the restricted hangar to have it checked out. Now then, since the ghosts decided to give the Vita some lovin', does that mean they consider the Ganglion to be a bigger threat than us?
Ghosts don't have that kind of independence. They swarm whatever happens to be in front of them, like iron filings drawn to a magnet. You can think of them as a force of nature. The conclusion my world's scientists arrived at was this. Ghosts are in essence the universe's corrective system. End quote.
A system? I think I get it. Like animals' instincts. Nature's way of protecting itself. Is it that kind of thing?
And the sixth angel sounded, and I heard a voice from the four horns of the golden altar which is before God, saying, "To the sixth angel which had the trumpet, loose the four angels which are bound in the great river Euphrates." And the four angels were loosed, which were prepared for an hour and a day and a month and a year, for to slay the third part of men. Sound familiar? You might have heard it, in some shape or form.
Yeah, that's
That's some heavy stuff. And coming from you, it sounds all the heavier.
It's from an Earth text passed down on your world since antiquity. When I first read it, it felt to me like a kind of forewarning, a moral teaching from which to learn.
And what, now you think it was a prophecy?
I think it's historical record.
Huh?
Well, suppose the people of the past knew of the existence of such a system.
You're saying ghosts are angels of the apocalypse? Get real.
Then God is real too?
It would align with the facts at hand.
Gods and angels. Before, I would have laughed you right out of town.
Well, either way, if the ghosts are chasing the ganglion, that's good news for us. If I learn anything else, I'll let you know. For now, rest up.
Will do.
Al, you're going straight to medical.
I'm healthy as a horse, sir.
That's what worries me.
Come on, back me up here.
Stop moaning.
Ça me fait rire comment elle lui fait la gueule. C'est drôle. C'est drôle. Oh, Miranium. Miranium, je suis à fond? Pas encore, ok. Ah, j'ai des buts là, j'ai des objectifs là. Non mais c'est drôle, c'est drôle, c'est drôle. Je peux pas encore recruter Al, du coup j'imagine dans les membres d'équipe actifs? Pas encore. Elle a rien gagné pour l'instant, c'est logique. Bon, Al j'aime bien, il est un peu concon. J'aime beaucoup, il est drôle, voilà. Donc, ça relève beaucoup de questions. Ange de l'Apocalypse, machin et tout, ok, ça marche. Et encore une fois très biblique, très Xenoblade justement, parce qu'on reste sur la religion et religion proprement parlée, et la religion propre du jeu. Et on est surtout sur le système de God, de Dieu. Encore une fois dans ce putain de jeu. Et d'ailleurs, je me demanderais qui serait le dieu. Qui serait le dieu de X? Est-ce qu'il y a Alvis, enfin Clovis, n'importe quoi. Alvis, Zenza, tu vois, il n'y a pas tout ça évidemment, mais est-ce qu'il y a un truc similaire à ça? C'est ça que je me pose comme question. Trop de questions.
I'll be right there. They want me to stop by the Ares. The technicians want to pick my brain.
If there's anything I can help you with, just give me a shout.
Thanks, Lynn.
C'est...
Can't believe how much you got up and running. I know I was MIA for a good long while, but it's not like you've had years. Honestly, I'm impressed. It's growing on me, this NLA.
Good.
Mind letting go of that grudge already, Princess?
I don't know what you're talking about. What exactly is there for me to hold a grudge over?
Well, since I left you alone for all this time, figured you were sour about it.
Let's see. If only you'd stayed behind with me, I could have had it a whole lot easier than I did. Maybe it's obvious since you came to us from the Air Force, but your piloting skills were a cut above. Anyone could see your promotion would be just a matter of time. So when you left the team so soon after joining, I was happy for you. So if there was one thing I'm sour about, it's that I made you take the Ares. I'm angry at myself for that. When we were leaving Earth, I prioritized directing my team. So when you took the Ares and dove into the heart of the enemy swarm, I couldn't do much to stop you. A mistake. I depended on your skills too much. And so they crowned you a hero, made you the Ares' sole pilot, and you kept on protecting us. Until the day of the battle that ended with us crashing down on Mira and you. Gone. How I regretted it. Forcing the Ares on you. The way that I drove you into taking up the hero's mantle. So much guilt.
You didn't do that. I went charging off on my own. I was like a kid with a new toy, so I should have known better. Nah, I'm no hero. I was just terrified. Scared that I'd lose my place in the world, just like I lost my motherland when I was a kid. I needed the white whale intact. The Ares was just a means to that end.
A means, huh? You know, I'm the same as you then. I lost the planet where I was born, and came to Earth with the Ares, an unwilling companion. But I think that's giving the thing far too little credit. The Ares wasn't just a tool. This Skell was always leading the way, guiding us where we're needed.
Needed? Here?
Yes. I'm glad you came back. Truly.
C'est beau. C'est vraiment beau. J'aime beaucoup cette relation entre les deux persos, c'est une autre facette de Elma. Plus personnelle. J'aime beaucoup. J'adore ça.
Honestly, I'd be so much happier if I was helping to fix up the Ares. But they told me to get out of their way. They were all like, you just stick to your blade duties. How rude is that? Like, dude, I was even on the original Ares maintenance team. Thanks for the vote of confidence. It's kind of you to say. You know, the first time I met Al, it was around the time I got assigned to Elma's team. You've seen what he's like. The others never really got his humor. So he was often all alone, like it or not. But I liked him. He was always kind to me. Maybe it's because he had a younger sister about the same age. They got separated trying to flee their country. Seems it got pretty rough there. He hadn't seen her since then. Al always said that people need a place to belong. Not like a location or some specific address or whatever. It's more somewhere you'd keep coming back to. Somewhere people liked and trusted you. He used to talk about it a lot. I think the place his sister and family were, that's where he felt needed. But then it was taken from him. After that, he decided all of Earth needed him and took to the stars. The belief his family was alive and well somewhere down there, that's what made him decide Earth was worth giving anything to protect. after we lost Earth, the white whale became Al's home.
So you see, Lynn, that's what makes you part of my big, fat, happy family.
That's how he put it to me once. Hearing that, I'd never felt so happy in my whole life. Now, I can't do it anymore. I can't just blindly trust Al's kind words. Too much has happened. We've been through too much since then. You're right. I'm probably overthinking it. I don't need all the answers straight away. Thanks for letting me ramble. I appreciate it. I feel better at getting that off my chest.
Roger. It seems Al's done with his checkup now. Time to move.
Bon, j'ai pas encore fait l'épisode, là il reste encore une dizaine de minutes, je vais les savourer ces 10 minutes, j'ai envie d'y jouer. Moi ça m'a remis dans Xenoblade, voilà, et il fallait pas grand chose, hein. De toute façon j'étais encore dedans. Hein. Et quand tu vois que j'étais en sorte de vacances quand j'ai eu Xenoblade, il restait plus beaucoup de temps, je l'ai poncé comme jamais. Poncé. Xenoblade j'étais à fond dedans. Ouais, c'est mon Xenoblade préféré en matière de gameplay, hein. Celui-ci, il y a un truc qui fait que je préfère, hein, c'est... Je le porte dans mon cœur, hein. Mon préféré c'est le 1 et après c'est le X. Donc c'est pas compliqué d'être dedans, je kiffe. Celui du Switch il est encore mieux, c'est vrai que j'en ai pas parlé mais il est encore mieux que celui du Wii U. Et tous les détails qui vont pas, il gère le truc. En plus j'y jouais sur Switch 2, je vois la différence graphique, de puissance de la console. Mais je m'amuse comme jamais, là je suis bien, j'ai pas envie de bouger, je pourrais faire une nuit blanche sur ce jeu là. Et finir le truc, mais je pourrais pas, évidemment, je dois faire une vidéo d'1 heure par semaine. Faire durer le plaisir. Là j'ai envie. C'est chiant.
Boy, oh boy. Really put me through the ringer.
Yeah, well, if you weren't organic, it would have been a lot easier for us, too.
Bingo. Al's no mim, just good old blood and bones.
You thought all crew members were supposed to be mims, didn't you? But you see, Al here might just be the chosen one.
The Ares Prime needs a warm body to run.
Guys, does this matter right now?
You're right, but first, it's good to have you back, Al. The hero returns, and with him our hearts are all uplifted.
Do me a favor and nix the hero thing. It's weird being put on a pedestal. Anyway, can I get a recap? I've missed a lot of scuttlebutt. I'm like a lost time traveler here.
Certainly. Let me give you the bullet points.
Okay, wow. You guys sure had a rough time while I was away.
All right then. Now I'd like to ask you some questions. Al, where were you up until now?
To explain that part, I'll need the results of my Skell's analysis. You'll never believe me unless I give you something to back it up.
What are you trying to say?
We've detected a giant energy surge in the vicinity of Sylvalum.
A DMAT event?
No. It's not a pattern we've observed before, sir.
Just one thing after the next here. Put it on screen.
My children will gather on this planet. Heed my voice.
Le plan cul, oh là là, mais ça part en couille ce chapitre 13, ça va tellement vite. Tellement vite.
What the? What is that ginormous thing?
And then that voice. Who's Void?
Void.
You know who that is, Elma?
A primordial entity. It was Void who created Ares Prime. And the Ganglion. Their Void spawn too. You could call him their progenitor.
Wait a sec. That's who Luxar meant? His great one?
Then the old tales have come to pass. Even the Vita. Even the Great One's own vessel bested by these primates. It's absolutely sickening.
Yes, that's Void.
Then he was the one who handed my ass to me?
And that's why he stole the Vita, I would hazard a guess.
But why? Does he want to rally the Ganglion and get right back to the killing?
Just so.
How the hell did he hear me?
I shall commence a contest in which survival is the prize. The best it will cease to be, as will this world. Indeed, I have borne witness to it innumerable times before. And I will be victor once more. I am he who brings worlds into concord.
What does he mean, concord?
When he says he's seen this happen before. No. Then Elma's planet. And the Earth?
So this is all part of your grand plan, is it?
The best it must cease to be.
Way to throw down the gauntlet. How about you shut up and get out of my face? And give back Ares' soul!
The best it ceased to be.
I don't recall being bested. In fact, as long as I'm standing, I don't plan on being beaten.
You wish to prolong your struggle.
You bet. Better say your prayers.
It is good. Such is as life ought to be. A desperate effort to survive. Very well. We will meet at the world's end.
A fight for survival? Again? How much longer do we gotta keep fighting?
No. It's not so simple.
Huh?
Either way, whether we fight or not, this planet is on its way out. Just like my homeworld before it.
What survival means, then, is getting the hell off this rock. That'll be our fight.
We'll have to leave Mira?
Al, please tell me you know of a way for us to do that.
Yeah. The key to leaving is the cores.
The ones the Vita took off with.
Without the cores, humanity... no. All life on this planet is going to die. How are we doing with the Ares? If we're on schedule, the shocking truth should be revealed any minute now.
I'll get an update.
From here on out, it's uncharted territory. Put your thinking caps on. We're headed for the hangar.
Ok. Bon. Je vais pas vous cacher que là, ça fait beaucoup d'infos. Donc, Mira est condamné. Je sais pas quoi dire. On va pas que c'est la fin de l'épisode, mais je sais pas quoi dire. Il y a beaucoup de choses à prendre en compte, beaucoup de choses à faire, beaucoup de choses qui ne vont pas dans tout ça. Les amis, on va s'arrêter là. Ça fait chier. Ça fait trop chier. Merci d'avoir suivi cette vidéo plutôt. Rendez-vous la semaine prochaine pour la suite de notre aventure sur Xenoblade épisode 2 pour le chapitre 13. Je préfère préciser que le reste de l'aventure s'est passé sur Wii U. Voilà, et là qu'on est sur une suite directe d'une autre console. Voilà, pour ceux qui n'ont toujours pas suivi, on est bien au chapitre 13. Si vous avez commencé par là, vous ne devez rien biter. Rien. Et même moi qui ai tout suivi, il y a des choses, je ne bite rien. Mais en tout cas, je suis content. Content de ce chapitre 13 pour l'instant parce que on voit que déjà ça prend une tournure différente de ce qu'a été l'épisode de Biou. On sent... Je vais attendre avant de donner un jugement comme ça, mais au bout d'une heure de jeu, voilà, je vais attendre. Mais ce que je sais, c'est que c'est quelque chose de positif et de bon. Pour l'instant, c'est quelque chose de positif et de bon. Peut dépendre de comment ça finit. Mais là, je suis content. C'est très très bien et j'ai hâte d'être à la semaine prochaine. On continue. Bisous tout le monde, ciao, portez-vous bien. À la semaine pro. Ciao.
Alors mon enfant,